heart. I'm not passionate about anything, but I know that you are. That's why I flock to you. I wonder how you keep your fingers moving. I wonder how panic and age haven't managed to stand in the way of keeping your writing from improving. When I was a boy, I loved to draw outside of the lines. And in my dinosaur coloring books, I had a mind for how the pterodactyls were supposed to look. So I took all of the brightest colored crayons and held them all in my hands and made the ideas mine. Drew an image into the idea of what being God is like. Like if I want to distort this image, well, I made it, didn't I? I created it, didn't I? I turned a blind, ignorant eye as a child to signs you can't miss when you're older. I betrayed faith to logic and age, and even though you can't look past these walls, you can still turn a cold shoulder. Well, the truth will set you free, but there has been more fear and freedom than there ever was in infancy. So said the sinner to the saint. Do you ever wish that the dealer shuffled your cards a different way? Inside of an inebriated city, the gutters sang from underneath our feet, and the form of steam that made its way up through the manholes, split into lines in the sand by steel bars beneath the beat. You were made of water, just the same as concrete, and most of the time I toe the line, but tonight I fell off of it completely, so said the saint to the sinner, yeah. These streets defeat me. We all wrote our songs on all of our hearts before we poured them into yours. And they made their way from ink on a page to words uninhibited by lips on a stage to ink beneath your pores. Well, my great-grandfather would have never bothered to ask what my arms mean. But he'd have been damned before he'd have ever been seen publicly the way that he died privately. And she told me that her God was beautiful. Yeah, but I have not complained about every ugly thing that he's done, that he does, for the sake of saving face. And if there is such a thing as grace, well then I must presume either that I have not earned it, or he's exhausting it all on you. So don't you worry about a thing. I'm sure that your God's got you like a puppet on a string. And don't you worry about anything. I'm sure our gods have got all of us all like puppets on their strings. She had a stained glass window for a heart, a shoebox for a chest cavity, and a kaleidoscope for a soul that'll reflect its light back at me. Depending upon the day, she's shown different colors. She had a handful of favorites she kept locked inside her cupboard. She's got drawers in her stomach. Knows how to swallow her pride, but it gets compartmentalized into crawl spaces and builds up inside. She says she's fine, but she lies. She wears sunglasses all of the time to try to hide her eyes, and at night, she stays out of the shadows. It's one of the only times that her true colors shine. She said, look, you're talking about me like you know what I mean, but you know nothing at all about leading my life. Baby doll, my heart is as black as my lungs are. I keep bitterness in these cabinets next to all my bad habits. You either find faith or lose it. You either have it or have it. Well, I have had it. So I'll wear my smiles on the good days that I keep in these baskets, wear my grimace face in life without the opiate for the masses. You all pop your God, like these pills that I take to bear the circumstances. What's the difference? I call out to your God, but he never listens. You call it praying? Oh, I'm just wishing that things would have been different. She said her daddy didn't want her, so she squanders to be the mother-father figure for her daughter. A piece of clay, recreating herself as this beautiful basin from the situation that she's been placed in, built for retaining life, A feet manufactured without the proper water or a potter in her heart. It cuts like a knife, it's priceless, and it's as hard as a diamond, but she's been selling it for nickels, and everybody's been buying it. So now there's cracks in the basement, the way there's cracks in the basement, the place that daughter's daddy beat her in when she dared to face him, the way there's cracks in that cement that she can dig her high heels in, while she waits for another customer to come and pour his water in. She said her mama was a little bit crazy, a little lazy, a little biased towards the media mainstream, prone to feigning or naming it feigning when she'd pass out after blazing, just after Papa came home, late for the hazing. The alcohol made him crazy! That's when I started praying, but nothing started changing. Changing. Look, that's when I started blaming. We're all on our own! You're all alone! There's nothing in those stars. There is no hand out there to save me. Could you save her? Save me. She loved Vogue and American teen magazines almost as much as she loved vomiting. Tried to match a lot of women that she'd see on the movie screen. Said, look, I believe that she loved me. And maybe it's a fantasy, but I think that she cared for me like she cared for methamphetamines. Don't tell me I need saving. You point your fingers so righteously, all these people pushing at me to practice their piety. Well, I gave your God a chance to save me. Thank you kindly, greatly, but it's just me and my baby, me and my little girl, us against the world. So sweet dreams, daughter. I'm gonna be your mother, I'm gonna be your father. And every time another man, just like her father, bought her, she spent the nickels on diamonds for her daughter. She had prisms for eyes. And one time she took off her mask and let me inside. I paid her for her time. Told her that she was valuable, and she replied, yeah, I'm about as valuable as the next man in line. But I came to tell you you're beautiful. Okay? I think that you're lovely. I think that you're made for more than you settled for. She said all of them. Every single one of them tell me that they love me. I used to dream. I used to have big plans. I used to believe that there was somebody out there that was bigger than me, and that he would take care of me, and that I could grow up to be whatever I wanted to be. But I guess it's too late for me. So I started selling my dignity to give my daughter that dream, and to make it a reality. I used to dream. I never meant to quit. Who's to blame for this bullshit? Girl, I will never, ever mention it. The hands that were dealt, I don't understand. And I don't have all the answers, and I don't know all the plans. I just wanted to tell you that you're beautiful. I think that you're lovely. I think I know love that loves the unloving. She said, you told me that your God was gorgeous, but I just can't see it. I want so badly to see color. I want so badly to believe it. I keep an ounce of hope inside of one dresser drawer in my chest. Every now and then it grows and watered to a seedling at best, and one time it grew and it stretched through the cracks all the way into the next, but I just can't make it blossom, as I just can't make myself forget, and now there's nearly nothing left. She's got a kaleidoscope soul. She's got grayscale lenses. She's got wrought iron bars that make up her defenses. She's got all of her emotions hung up on hooks in her closets. She's got little hints of happiness tucked away inside her locket. She's got high hopes of heaven stapled to the doors of her cabinets. She wraps the hopes up in packets of personal baggage to mask it. She's got angels singing to her from the lips of ballerinas in a music box as she keeps locked behind this door that's cemented to a heart of rocks. But if you knock long enough, they say that door could be open. Here's to hoping. Until then, I just want you to know that you're beautiful. I think that you're lovely. think that you're made for more than you settled for. She said, I think so too, I know that, but all of them tell me that. All of them tell me that they love me, but I swear you're gorgeous. I swear it's true. I swear that there is more hope out there for you. But 17 years younger and as carefree as he can be, that tricycle rolls around Date Street over all of his father's worries.